What's going on, everybody? We're back. Didn't mean to click that button. Hey, what's going on? We got C9 NRG going on, and Inferno is the first map. They are readying up as we speak, so we'll be jumping in the game momentarily. How is everybody doing? Hope everyone's having a wonderful evening. We're just waiting on these boys to get the show rolling. Yes, Automatic is playing. Yes, he is. I'm looking right at the man. I'm looking right at him. He's in the server. So Tark, Skadoodle, Stewie, Automatic Rush going up against the NRG squad of Daps, Fugly. Let me turn this music off. Going up the squad against Daps, Fugly, Breeze, Ange, and Cirque. So here we are. We're getting ready. We're going to jump in this BO2, or 2 BO1s, however you want to look at it. We're ready to rock and we're ready to roll. Cloud9 will start off with Tarek on a smoke flash and Skadoodle double flash smoke. Meanwhile, Energy, Ange will have a CZ and a smoke. Daps will be rocking the kit and a smoke himself. As you can see, Cloud9 starting on the T side, Energy, the CT. Thus the kit buy, I suppose, as Ange is going to be shoulder peeking down Banana. Nothing too aggressive from C9, perhaps. Just a little bit of apps control, a little bit of apps pressure. More alt mid pressure than anything, and they're going to get ready. They leave bomb, bottom T stairs as they get ready to push up towards, I believe it is going to be a Banana push here. And if you take a look at the map, Ange is all alone. Or ANJ. Chad, is it ANJ or Ange? I'm going to keep going with Ange until someone corrects me. I'm willing to be wrong. As C9 will push Ange all the way back in towards site. So they gain Banana control. That'll pull a player from Energy back over towards the B site. And they make noise falling back just to fall silent. This may trick Fugly into going back in towards the A site. But for now, Fugly will hang around with Ange. Skadoodle with the flash. They've used their smokes. As Automatic and Stewie both chiming with a frag. The flank from Stewie was too good. He pushed up mid, went all the way around arches. Very silent about it. As Stewie's going to continue his push forward. What a flick. As Stewie will end up finding 3 frags. It's ANJ. Got you guys. ANJ. Alright, you guys the homies. Appreciate ya. I will correct myself before I wreck myself. So Stewie lurking up mid the whole way, gets himself an arch. The silent lurk to catch off Fugly and ANJ in sight. And what C9 did there is pretty much no aggression anywhere across the map at the beginning of the round. Sit bottom mid, send 1 player, 2 players ult, make noise, fall back, run Banana, fall back, bait out some sound cues, bait out some rotations. And now they're rocking and rolling as they will pick up pistol round. 2 AKs, UMP, MP7, good old Galil. Happy that one's starting to make a little bit of a comeback. As Energy will go for upgraded pistols themselves, of course. ANJ will get the utility. As the upgraded pistols will come out in full force across the board. And a very similar setup from C9. They send players up all to mid. They have Automatic this time holding for the mid push, knowing that Energy are more likely to push in this scenario. But it is a B stack from Energy. So C9 may commit to this one. They have Breeze on boost, ANJ underneath. Cirque and Fugly are going to be sticking towards that B site. And there's the lone smoke from Energy. This may prompt C9 to rethink this. They may just sit back and hold their angles. As ANJ is going to hold a flash for Cirque. Any kind of contact, they will be going to town as a dink comes through on Automatic. Tark gets himself up ult, and this is just going to be a wrap, I think. Energy has stacked the site, though. Breeze with a CZ up on flower pots. The flash comes through. Fugly will strike with Cirque, and just like that, Cloud9 will fall apart at the seams. The cloud has dissipated. It's no longer hanging over NRG Esports, as it is just Tarek alone. A 1v3. Energy's just going to stay alive with 3 seconds remaining. And Tarek will be doing the same. Cloud9 will fall apart with a one amazing flash from Fugly, and then the push and aggression forward from Cirque and Fugly and Breeze. Flower pots to push through the smoke. Very hectic in close range is what the pistols wanted there. And the B stack will pay off. And the lurk from Tarek a little bit late. As NRG will hold on to those 2 AKs they salvaged, buy up 2 MP9s around it and 1 M4. C9 will go all in again themselves. All in on green. As they will go armor, upgraded pistols, as much utility as they can. And the lone rifle saved from Tarek in the previous round. Cirque's going to be holding arches. Got room to work with. He can fall back in a pinch. And Skadoodle will go ahead and throw that arch smoke. Has a flash over for his teammates. Tarek's going to be coming out of boiler. They'll clean underneath porch. They've cleaned it out. The cleaning crew has done its job. Now, we'll see if C9 want to fall back after getting mid control. Force NRG to use some utility to regain this part of the map. Try to get into some fights. It looks like C9 are content to sit quiet for now. The smoke will come in towards library. They have one more smoke and 2 more flashes for them to really aggress with. As Cirque has found a gap. He's found a thigh gap. And he's going to hold it all day long. He finds Tarek's dome. And this is going to prompt C9 to go. They know the B players will be hot on their way momentarily. All the sound cues they've given off now. Rush. Will be the first one rushing into the site as he won't check his corners. The Tech 9 will fail him. Cirque is tapping away. And finally, he'll tippity tap Stewie's head off his shoulders. As C9 won't even be able to drop a player from NRG. The 2 in sight, one arches is too strong of a hold there on the A site. Even with the utility and pistol C9 had. And it's Glocks across the board now for C9. 1 flash on Tarek. Breeze and Dap's going to be looking to do a little bit of farming. A little bit of a farming simulator here. As all 5 from C9 will head towards the alt mid. And NRG pretty much already have them boxed in. They've pushed down banana early. They have apps control. They know exactly where C9 are. They're boxed in. And Breeze looking to find some frags and find some cash. He gets 2. Even re-peeking on the P90, on the P250. Not a care in the world as Daps will love some extra cash himself. And jumping from the heavens, Daps will go, but Fugly finds the last. Easy slice and dice from NRG as no armor and just Glocks for C9. As C9 will buy here. There won't be an op in play for Skadoodle. There will be all AKs and utility for C9. Now, but in the past, we've seen C9 go for a very structured default, gain apps control, hold alt, hold mid. Stewie will reaggress down banana late. They'll go early and then sometimes give it up, and then Stewie will reaggress. So we'll see how C9's iteration will work out. Cirque was in the mollies for what felt like forever. I was a little confused as to how he was continuing to push forward, especially with a teammate molly, then landing in front of him as well. But he commits to that. He is just balls of steel mode. A true outlaw. As he pushes through the mollies. Gets the opening pick. He may be down to 5, but he doesn't care. That's Stewie gone. He will now rotate to a safer position towards A site arches. And we'll just post up on apps as Tarek and Rush. We're going to push out Boiler. Now that is the bomb. Dabs haven't swung yet. Now he will, and he'll spot bomb. Automatic will clean him up. Cirque will hold this angle. We'll find the first. He's even going to shoulder peek and get all the info. There's a couple more coming up towards Archway. And the bomb is down just outside of the reach of Arch. Automatic's going to pick it up. He's going to try to shift to B, but Fugly quick on the rotations thanks to Cirque's info, thanks to Cirque's peaks, and thanks for Dap swinging wide to get all the information. Fugly puts on his running shoes and gets in Hello? Gets in CT. Fugly kills Cirque. And all of a sudden this gets interesting now. As Rush is in a 1v2, bombs down in CT. Fugly the traitor will make this even more doable for Rush. And Cirque was on 5 HP with the op. And now the bomb's been picked up with 10 seconds. And ANJ isn't close enough to deny this plant. This is a free plant for Rush. He will punch in the digits. He will stick it. As Ange is going to come in from the apps. It's Ange and Fugly against Rush. Call it a 1v3. Actually, call it a 1v4. It was a 1v4 as Ange is going to swing, though, and I hype it up just for Rush to get a bullet in between the eyes, but it's all right in the end of the day. I mean, a 1v4, you can't expect much if you're one of his teammates. So at least he gets the bomb plant. 4-round loss with the bomb plant will allow C9 to go for another buy if they so wish. Again, it's going to be opless. You got kind of help if think Skadoodle's a little naked without the op. But it's looking more and more like a half commitment. I think they want to save this one. If it goes sour, they still got the full loss to look forward to and pick up the ops. So yeah, it is going to be a half commitment, buying to 2,000. We'll get the 3,400 after this one flies by. So Scott will get the utility instead of the pistol. And it's going to be heavy apps pressure now coming out from C9. Smokes will be lined up. Smokes will be deployed. Gonna fight for this mid-control. Circus still arches with his op. He may get chased down, but Daps, Ninja Box. They've second time in a row, C9 haven't cleared it. Automatic may get the swing and trade frag, but it's a lot to ask now. Skadoodle Glocks Breeze in the face. No sweet lullabies tonight as he put Breeze to bed early. As it's Automatic and Skadoodle to hold on to the site. They both have M4s. Automatic has armor and a molly and a flash remaining on Skadoodle. Not out of the realm of possibility. Certainly within reach. Now there is a molly on ANJ. But this molly from Automatic can waste time. I was going to say, as soon as that flash pops, it is going to be thrown. And look at the time dwindling down. There are kits, but they have to peek. Automatic now alone. Will lose the duel to ANJ, but can he find the bomb in time? Yes, he can. A nail biter. If I had any nails to bite, they would be gone. As NRG will pick up round number 5. The C9, that was a half investment. Buy to 2,000, pistols, utility. And maybe if Skadoodle had armor there, could have done a bit more of that rifle. So the op will come out from Skadoodle around 7. It took a bit, but it will be in full swing. Cirque's off to a hot start himself, 7-3. NRG have a lot of trust in ANJ and Fugly towards this B site. A lot of teams will throw 3 players towards the B side of the map right off the get-go. Throw the mollies down, get the nades in, get the flashes in, and go from there. And then rotate that player back towards A, because more than likely more rushes come towards B than the A site. So they get the utility gain banana control, they get that spare flash, spare molly, spare smoke to really allow them to fight. The CTs fight the T's early on in banana, but it's been very passive from NRG. Unless they know C9 are on a weaker buy, it's been very passive, very pushed back. Cirque gets called for rotations to peek in towards Banana, and Skadoodle will punish him for just that. As it just leaves again, Daps and ANG. Alone towards this B side, very passive, very pushed back, and it could be confusing C9. But it looks like they're aware. They are pushed back, probably playing passive, trying to bank on this rotation coming through. But NRG are content to split up 2-2. We could see Breeze rotating momentarily, and I think that's the play. He starts to hightail it over. Molly comes back, and they'll keep Fugly over. They'll keep Breeze over for now as ANJ boosted on new box. We'll see how ready they're going to be for this. It's Stewie. As soon as he jumps up, we'll spot ANJ. Gets a headshot. Second entry's not there. 8 seconds. C9 have to go. And they will get the plant and Breeze through the smoke. That's the last smoke he'll run through in this round. As C9 bring it down to the wire. The final seconds to make an execution possible. If ANJ gets 1 kill there, or if ANJ gets 1 kill there, drops the bomb planter, drops the bomb carrier, And confusion ensues on C9. Perhaps that goes Energy's way instead. C9 stick the plant in the front sight smoke. And they trade out, only losing Stewie. Dap's going to try to save the M4. No utility, kit and head armor. Worth a little chunk. But you can see Energy do have a bit of cash behind them. Over 10 grand will be on A&J now. This is gonna be a buy. Dap's gonna get full utility now. The op can come back out now for Cirque. They're good for a solid buy here. It's not done yet. Why am I getting a Steam message? Hello? I'm not this popular. I never get Steam messages. No friends, Bible Thump. So minute 25 on the clock. Stewie already down. We'll see C9 try to fight for some apps control. Cirque has done a nice job of floating around the map as A&J will get the secondary op out. So everyone from NRG has been playing well rotation-wise. Only a couple times have they allowed a player like Tarek and Stewie to do a wrap on them towards the B site, but even then, due to how passive NRG are playing, they're normally ready for it. And normally in a position where they've already killed the EP executioners on site. By the time the rapper comes in, the wrap is mainly to take care of CT and push into Chapel and or through the smoke, but if they're pushed back passive in sight, they'll see it coming. As 4 members from C9, the last remaining 4. Gonna slowly but surely push up Banana. Energy again. 2 players back in sight. No one gonna rotate quite yet. They get out the final molly. That's Skadoodle. Gonna be lining up the molly of his own. New box. Middle of sight mollied. Fugly starts to take some tick damage. Is Tarek gonna be the first to swing? Fugly. First oranges. He needs a frag. He won't get it. Cirque. The last line of defense lines 2 up. Russian Tarek goes down. He can't deny the plant. But Cirque has done an amazing job of denying 2 lives from C9. As Cirque's continuing to work around CT here. Giving time for Breeze to get up and in the fight. He's finally at the front lines and he'll win the fight against Automatic. And it's just Skadoodle. The Bulgarian powerhouse. And he'll find the 3rd. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he's Bulgarian. May have just ruined that. But what a play from Cirque. Lines 2 up. They're jumping midair. And he even finds the last Energy. Thanks to Cirque, ultimately. We'll get number 6 on the board. Cloud9. That bomb plant saves them from utter economy hell. They did have cash built up, plus the 800 will help. Oh, I really hope he's Bulgarian, otherwise I feel really bad now. Well... Breeze. Getting aggressive, and it is a trade. Those are immediately into a 4v4, ideal for C9. They've been getting these trades. We'll see if they can actually take advantage of it. As these double ops from NRG are awaiting any presence from C9. One of which, A&J, waits towards Arch. Beautiful flash from Automatic. That's the team play you love to see. Flash comes over. A&J forced off the corner. Now the secondary op is here at A as well. That could catch C9 for a little bit of a loop. A lot of trust in Fugly to hold this cross, and if a smoke blooms, play for the retake with his teammates. Fugly dies. It's going to be a bit until NRG rotate, and I think they may even just save at that point if Fugly goes down without anything going his way. The lurker of Tarek shut down. No smoke for CT. That makes Fugly a bit more comfortable. They're forced to use the second smoke there, which would be used for post-plant. Instead, they use it now, and there's even a gap in it. So Rush is looking for something, trying to find a player in sight. He calls that it's empty. And he plants back sight without having Chapel control, and Fugly will make him pay for that. Automatic goes down. Rush will be able to punch in the digits. He remembers them. But Fugly will remember to headshot Rush as he'll swing. And NRG will find the final bullet. And NRG Esports will go up 7-2 over C9. But look at all these bomb plants lately. 5 in a row. And even with 2-round loss, I think they're going to go for one of those half buys like we saw previously. Buy at about 2,000. Armor pistol, some utility sprinkled around it. And that's exactly what it's going to be from C9. They brought that one close. Brought it to a 2v3, actually, if you remember. Forget exactly what round it was. But it was a retake on the A site for NRG. Nail-bitingly close that was. That Circle will be playing Arch side once more. Breeze will be pushed into Apps, and Daps will be first point of contact. They are starting to wrap on Cirque, and somehow he gets shot from behind first, but he's able to spin and find the frag as Cirque trying to put up the Bulgarian walls. He gets 2 before he gets absolutely demolished from the run-by from Automatic. They will get the bomb down. Automatic plants it, and he picks up the op, but Breeze, him and his MP9, may have something to say about it. A 1v3 Automatic. Mollies all over the site as he jumps in them to find the shot. Almost gets on the box and finds safety. If he had a little bit more health as he made that jump on the box, he could have posted up on ANJ's position. Instead, the Mollies will deal with that threat. And NRG Esports will keep C9 on 2. The buy will come out from C9, up on Skadoodle, I believe. Squeaky chair. Nope, he's going the AK route. We could see a full execution from C9 or a quick play, perhaps. Without the pick potential from Skadoodle. Again, we could just see C9 looking for more aim duels here. They know the double op is out from NRG. Full-blown execution is a possibility. That's Stewie again, as I mentioned. He likes to take banana control late and normally by himself. He does have support from Skadoodle all the way from T stairs, but Stewie loves to do these solo kind of take bananas. Find a frag, and he's doing his job ideally. As Daps under porch has support from Cirque. Won't be able to spot the feed. He is just going to safely fall back to Arches. He's played that position so well throughout this series. Well, throughout this match, I should say. It's not like we've been playing back-to-back Infernos. An important note to hear, if you're wondering why Breeze is looking at the tree for some newer players, he is playing anti-flash. What does that mean? Fugly's the first point of contact. And Breeze is looking away from any flashes C9 may throw over. In the meantime, the art chop of Cirque will be able to find Tarek. So that opening pick, that's Stewie got neutralized now as we're back up at an even stand. And I love this boost from C9. It gets Automatic up on top of porch, and he can jump to these balconies. Good spray down onto Cirque. Now C9 are going to go. A wonderful molly to force Daps out. Breeze gets one before he goes down, but they still have to deal with Daps. He's living towards pit, and Fugly's bringing up the rear through mid. What a shot as he catches Stewie crossing over last second. And this gives pressure to Skadoodle. 18 seconds. Do you frag out or do you plant the bomb? He needs his player in pit. Daps with the off angle. Skadoodle wins it. But with 7 seconds, Fugly's playing time. He knows Skadoodle has to stick it. 4 seconds. And the USP, thankfully Skadoodle was lit. A little bit more HP, and that would have been Skadoodle's. Instead, we sit at a 9-2. 4-round loss with all those bomb plants. $2,900. As C9 are going to take a tack pause if you're curious what this is. This is C9 saying we need to talk things through. We need to see what's going on. What's the issue? Let's see how well Cirque is playing right now. His rotations have been on point towards the B site where he hit that collat. He's been playing arch side very effective to the point where he knows when to peek arch side, he knows when to call for flashes from his teammates, but he also knows when it's time to fall back to site, let one of the players in pit worry about arch run up, and he'll just hold it. He'll just hold apps. My throat is dying here. It's been so long since I've done a solo cast that's lasted this long. I'm partially dead over here. My English is starting to go. Turning into English over here, so bear with me, please. As again, we'll see one of these buy to 2,000 calls from C9. Flash a little below. Pistols, utility. Max loss next round. Not worried about buying. Well, not worried about the buy. They know it will be full. Or full enough. And you can see everyone has a certain preference on pistol. Some prefer the tech still, like Skadoodle. Others the CZ and P250. A very wide range of upgraded pistols here from C9. As Daps will stay in boiler with his MP9. We'll see how the swing from Skadoodle will go. Only the story will tell. As Daps will hold the stairs, out comes Skadoodle, MP9. Shooting burnt marshmallows isn't enough to take down Skadoodle. He'll fall to 22. Not willing to give chase quite yet. That nade, though. Barely anything to Tarek. Where did that nade go? I think it went under the door and into Narnia. Killed the polar bear. As out comes C9, Rush. We'll find Breeze. But again, it's Cirque to hold on. He gets 2. Stewie back sight, finds an M4. Just like this, we're in a 2v2 with 30 seconds. Daps is the last one alive in pit as Stewie will pick up the op. He'll stick the plant in default. He has automatic. Wrapping around from library. The bomb is planted for automatic as well. Really, the weight's on Stewie's shoulders here. If he can make it a 1v1, give automatic a chance. As he's holding for the run-up. Doing his best to bait his NRG as automatic will swing and Daps will fall. C9. Finally, the pistols and armor will get it done. It took Stewie getting into sight and finding those opening 2 frags on the site, then finding the third. 9-3. Skadoodle will get his op on round 13. As NRG's bank has been dwindled down themselves. Really see how close these rounds have been. 2 players, 3 players, 1 player, 1 player. It's been very expensive from NRG, especially when they went into that double op. Became very expensive. They chased the American op dream for a little bit there. And you can see how that affects it. As this time, Skadoodle, that's a new one, Skadoodle can support Stewie with an op. As Stewie will push forward. He will check sandbags, but that's a heartbreaker. I'm not sure if that was Skadoodle's own flash that fully blinds Stewie, or that was NRG who got one over top of the roof. I'm not 100% sure, but based where that popped, kind of looked like Skadoodle's. Regardless, he was blind, and he certainly died as Fugly gets the AK and gets out of trouble. Rush, try to swing on Cirque, successful. As C9 now will ride the cloud into the A site. Fugly and Angie. See what I mean? Falling apart at the seams. As ANJ will tag up one of the C9 players, but it looks like Fugly and ANJ. Looking to hold on to that AK-47 as well as a scout. Has my mic been muted this whole time? So I've been talking to myself for this entire round, haven't I? Sound. Rip Tarek. Basically, to summarize what I was saying, doesn't matter, does it? I muted the cough, clicked the unmute button, it didn't work. Solid. Been talking to myself this whole round. I've literally been casting to myself. Sweet. Sweet. Well, at least I enjoyed the cast. I enjoyed that round. I think I did a good job. Sorry, chat. You guys missed out. My bad. Forgive me, please. I'm sure we all had the same reaction to NRG's swing with the eagle. I don't know. I'm such an idiot. Here we are, 9-5, final round of the first half. Making sure my mic's still going, and it is. As both teams will get a healthy bye. C9's more so. The C9 are just going to slow things down in the final round of their T half. Again, you'll of course have Stewie pushing towards top banana. C9 slowly will aggress towards mid. They'll leave Stewie there. He'll keep presence. He'll try to keep those two players honest towards the B site. Try to stop those early rotations. If not, try to find one of the rotators. That's pretty much Stewie's job in this situation. As NRG is going to push up onto the smoke, even get flashed through it. As they will full blind Stewie, and that's a good opener for NRG. If you find Stewie alone towards B, odds are they're going A. And that is certainly the case this round. C9 will commit 2 players to mid. NRG will continue to push downward. Will stop Rush from proceeding with W. As promptly, as NRG got those frags, Cadoodle, along with Automatic, will find 2 answers. As Fugly, these rotations have kind of been crazy, and he gets the call. Automatic's pushing CT, 2 for Fugly. As he wants to swing for the 30, knows Tarek's getting to sight. Bombs attempted to go down. As crouched behind the coffin will be Tarek, as he will get the plant, but it's irrelevant. NRG will get number 10, so a 10-5 half. And that's going to be a halftime scoreboard. Mic is muted. Chat, listen. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, it's still my fault. I know I'm not muted. But I appreciate you guys for trying. Thanks for trying, guys. At least I know you guys got my back. For those of you who are wondering, who is this guy? What's he doing by himself? Well, they needed the caster for these 2 matches. They asked me last night. If you're wondering who I am, my name's Seaside. I won the ECS Development League. I went to California, did a couple days in the ECS studios. I've done events like Subaru, Northern Arena, Toronto. I've done some online qualifiers here and there. You know, I do a lot of online stuff. I've done work for Civo. I'll be doing the E-League qualifiers tomorrow. So I've done some things. I've done a lot of the iBuyPower events online, stuff like that. If you want to know more about me, my Twitter's @SeasideCS, for those of you who are wondering who I am. What's up? For those of you who don't care and want the game to start again, I told them to go live. They should be live momentarily. Boom, caster timing. I'm the best. Now you follow my Twitter. Easy. That simple. You guys are so mean. You guys are so mean. Worse than Twitch chat confirmed. Confirmed. A kid on Skittle with a smoke. Stewie will get a nade double flash. As NRG gets ready to push up banana. Daps, I imagine, will have a flash for him. as they're going to give time for Cirque to work over towards A apps. As the bomb doesn't want to be shown yet from Daps, giving time for Cirque to work towards up apps. See if anyone got aggressive from C9. Re-peek and re-juggle mid, as they are just very passive angles from C9. Not gonna lie, every time you guys say make muted, I do look, because you have me paranoid now. You guys got me going crazy. Stewie has pulled the pin. And he's put it back. As NRG walk into a relatively empty B site, Tarek makes the call. Keep in mind, there is a kid out on Scoodle, but this is going to be a full-blown retake. Now, they do have a smoke, double flash, and a nade for this. As NRG try to get aggressive in towards Chapel. As Tarek will deny both players who attempted to do so. Fugly, his Glock's good for one. And Daps is playing a little off angle, and Tarek won't check his corners. The flash didn't work whatsoever. Automatic. We'll put Daps away. Daps will get taps. And Cirque, they're even going for the corner boost. Fugly finds the diffuser, though. Kit's picked up from automatic. As through the smoke, Fugly's trying his darndest. Runs out of bullets, but it still gets it done. Almost ran out of bullets, I should say. Had 4 on the clip when he started fighting the bomb diffuser. The smoke fades, and Fugly will fade away with a 3-pointer from downtown to find the diffuser. With his USP. Thought he almost ran out of bullets. He had 4 left by the time he started shooting at the diffuser. My eyes are tired, and my English is falling apart. But NRG are not going to go down without a fight on Inferno. They're definitely continued to be a force to reckon with. Moving over to their T side as they pick up the pistol. C9 will have 4 CZs and a deagle. I wonder what their favorite pistol is. That's a bit of a stack from C9. At least Kadoodle will be the rotator. And we'll walk around in CT. And as soon as a sound is heard, that is what will rotate to. But very quiet for NRG off the start. But the smokes and flashes have been tossed in towards the B site. And once those mollies go, Skadoodle's going to hard rotate into this one. Stewie on the other side of the smoke gets one, but Cirque immediately through the smoke will body slam him. But look at this hold from automatic. With the help of Skadoodle, this deagle from Pillar just dancing around. Even another body tag on a Cirque. As Fugly somehow lines Tarek and Skadoodle up. The spray control leaves it all on Rush. Sees that in hand. Can't catch Fugly as Fugly must have saw the feet of Rush in the smoke. NRG. Another nail-biting close round. As NRG will prevail, C9 will be shut down. As they're going to have to wait until next round to get that buy-in. Two AKs, 2 MAC-10s, the UMP. The farming machines are out in full force of the cultivators. That Stewie's gonna go in the back of this flash. Full blind is ANJ, but they just can't find the bullets. They just can't find the words to put him down. Put him down. ANJ can find the words, though, to put Breeze down. That moment when you forget your Glock's on burst and your teammate just walks in front of you. Well, 3K from ANJ. Skadoodle and Rush left to remaining. Get a free AK, free MAC-10 out of that one. They will not be complaining. So I guess free AK for Rush. Skadoodle will hang on to the MAC-10. Maybe 13-5, but that AK is worth its weight in gold right now. Get some full utility out. Skadoodle may lose the MAC-10, but Rush is nowhere to be seen. Skadoodle played more up towards mid/alt, so that Skadoodle would be the one to die first, so they wouldn't continue to push as quick down to Rush into T-spawn. The more you know. You're actually a good caster, but your mic is muted. Sound. How do you know I'm a good caster with my mic? I'm out. Point made. Deleted. Stewie. Looking to fight towards Banana. That nade will chunk him down to 59. Breeze wants some payback on NRG, but he won't go for it. As the boost on the corner, ever so used, will be removed. Forced off by some pressure. Bullets on the corner. Molly and back pit as Tarek will peek from hay bales. Actually, those are... Okay. Those are straw, by the way. I'll get into it after. As Rush tries to hold on from sight. He finds Cirque. He has the help of Automatic. Was mowed down one before. And even Skadoodle's here to party. As it's just Fugly and Daps. And Fugly has to go insane. But for now, forced back he will be. As Automatic on the edge of the smoke catches Fugly. And it's all on Daps. Does he have the taps in a 1v4 with 30 seconds? Skadoodle will be playing in first pit. Has a player in second pit. Automatic in graveyard. Rush on site. And Daps should be removed momentarily. With 20 seconds, there it goes. C9. We'll hang on to 3 players. Now that's critical in their first rifle round. As NRG will buy up the remaining cash, you'll see A&J with a deagle. We've seen him hit some ringers. Remember that round I was muted? Yeah, me too. Running Deeg on a Skadoodle from top barrels all the way down Banana to bottom T stairs. And if you don't remember, what's that? What's it saying? Something Farms remembers. Jack, can you refresh my memory? Oh, it's gonna bug me now. Oh well. I love that commercial. I think you guys know the one I'm talking about. Pepperidge Farms remembers. That's it. Pepperidge Farms. Alright, anyway. Moving on swiftly. 13-6. As Rush will find the head of Daps. And then a smoke will bloom behind them. NRG not going to run through that one. As Automatic, swinging from Cubby finds the head of Fugly. Breeze from mid. We'll say goodnight, sweet Prince Automatic. And Jay. Alright, the swing from Boiler. We just saw how that happens. We'll see how that pans out. 4 members of C9. Eyes peeled on Boiler as Tarek will find the last C9 slowly but surely on the CT side. We're starting to string together some rifle rounds. As we have a tactical pause from NRG. Looking like hot tamales on the CT side. How quickly the boots will change. As Cloud9 have strung a couple rounds together. Got some cash out on Timothy. Tematic. An Australian Tematic. We'll see how much energy you really want to invest here. I mean, they'll be up to a 3-round loss. So 2,400. They will get a strong buy next round, so they can't afford to go for some P250s. A little bit of light utility if they really want to. Ooh. Stewie's got the moves. He was on top of automatic set that whole time. We'll see no armor from NRG. It should be a shred round from C9. And look at automatic. He knows what's up. Gets that MP9. Wants some cash. Wants to start shredding it. Nice search full blind. And you can see how quick he falls without that armor. The MP9 is deadly. As automatic's going to continue this push. Continue the one-man army. Dinked, but doesn't matter. Flicks up. Goodbye, Fugly. As we move on to the next round. Right. That reminds me of my point. Okay. For those of you, and I'm just going to do this for science reasons. That's not hay. Straw is yellow. Hay is more green and more dense that you feed to animals. This is what animals lay on. It's called straw. Anyway, moving on with our lives. Educated. What up? And Jay wants to push up top banana. Cirque is going to continue to hold mid as Tarek will smoke mid. Stewie's going to swing. Good flash over A and J full blind. Tarek going to play porch. He'll get double peek, but the spray is golden. 4 HP. Need one more bullet. Did I not say that's straw? Yes, that's straw. Did I mess up my sentence? Perhaps. That is straw. As Rush will find Breeze, just taps alone, 1v2, shut down for Skadoodle. Good rotations as he pushed down Banana. Can I repeat that? My mic's muted. Damn it! I need a new mic if I keep muting. Unreal. So NRG will get the full arsenal out. No expenses. So there's all expense paid by. As Dax will pre-fire the corner. Tries to bait out the shot from Skadoodle, but his thick thighs will show. And Skadoodle will nom those up all day long. And Stewie, again, they go for this boost. I think that's twice in a row they've gone for that, at least on rifle rounds. This time with an op, Dax thought he could challenge it. Instead, it's Stewie putting him down. C9. 3 frags away from double digits. Just like that, that's how you get 2 opening frags. Cirque and Ange. I worked with a girl named Ange. That's probably why I keep calling him that. Shout out to Ange, but you're not Ange. You're Angie. Angie. I'm losing it. Shout out to Matt, Ange's girlfriend. Anyway, Angie. Stewie and Automatic will try to hold on to B. Grills aside. Stewie maybe grilled to death here as the flames. Not going to spread to him in time, but he'll miss the first shot. Back into the molly. He will step down to 26, but look at Angie's movement. The old courage stomp. As Automatic will go down to 3. I think a teammate Dink didn't really help him in that situation. Now Skadoodle will find A and J. And it's all on Cirque, the Bulgarian legend. Instead, he'll be met by a North American bullet. USA made. And Cloud9 will get round number 10 on the board. So we jump into this round, 13-10. Stewie back towards top banana. Up in hands. Skadoodle will be playing under porch. Similar op, but not the same in his hands. As NRG, ooh, spots ahead of Stewie. They'll both miss. They'll both go ahead and reposition and reconsider. As C9 are pulling automatic off the B site and pulling them over towards the A site. As NRG will hold for the banana push. Not to be yet, as Stewie is going to be playing very passive. All the way to Coffins. As the smokes fade towards mid, the sun rises, and the dusk settles. As out comes NRG. They smoke towards library, smoke towards arch. We could see a wrap. That's exactly what we're going to see. Not a subway to ramp. Let's see us go wrap to arches. Skadoodle gonna hold towards balcony. He knows someone has to come out there eventually. Breeze with a right hand flash, and they're gonna go. Tarek may get tapped away. It's gonna take a bit. He gets his teammates as Tarek's still living, gets two, and Skadoodle's got the last. All five fall. The wall will hold for C9 as NRG will be put into a weird economy situation. Automatic gets dinked down to 9. He's continuing. What? Continues to spray. I think he has like 5 or 6 bullets in the clip. Finds Fugly and Breeze. Automatic, please. I hear the breeze. Gonna wake my whole family, please. Oh. I'm so good with words. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. 13 to 12. I'm just going with it. We're just rolling. Skadoodle and Stewie. Ops apiece. Unreal, that automatic with like 5 or 6 bullets. You heard the clicking. Was able to find both of those frags. And again, Skadoodle will be playing towards porch. And Stewie automatic. Banana pressure. As Fugly will swing and find rush. Shut down from Skadoodle. Stewie through the smoke, of course, to bring up the rear. Tarek from the library gonna find Daps, and it's just Cirque alone. The Bulgarian bulge. Why did I go there? Okay, Stewie, thank you for making that comment seem less weird, as he will hit Cirque through the wall. I was gonna say something else, but that's what came out. Rough life, long day. I work 7 to 3. Fun fact, actually, I work with animals. I work with red deer, elk, and bison, and I do throw them hay in the mornings to make so they eat it, and I do straw their beds. So there you go. You've learned some more about me, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. We'll find out. A Skadoodle's gonna open up on Cirque. So far, this is looking rough for NRG. Daps and Fugly. Chopped down from nades, bullets, and mollies. And everything nice is Fugly. We'll finally find automatic. Gets an AK, has armor to work with, and even a smoke. Kind of missing the bomb, however. Fugly slowly pushing down. Skadoodle misses shot, waiting on the rush repeat. The flashover won't connect. Rush just gonna jiggle it, get 1 bullet into Fugly's toe. That's Fugly now gonna swing and commit, and so will Rush. 14-13. C9, look at them string them together. double ops now for C9. They've been rocking them a couple times, but it seems like a staple now on their CT side. Stewie and Skadoodle, of course, with the double oppers. They have so much trust in Stewie, they will leave him alone towards Banana as NRG look to fight for mid-control once more. As Rush is going to be playing towards default, Tarek gets top balcony. And NRG throw their smokes and fall silent. Skadoodle from Library will miss the shot. As the smokes comes out, Tarek will go ahead and molly porch side. Daps is trying to wrap alone, and Tarek will make him pay for it. Breeze through the smoke. Tarek may be blind, still deals a little bit of damage. As Skadoodle pulls out the CZ, knowing that his position is awkward. As he pushes through, gets two with the CZ. We'll call there's one player pit and one player sight. And Stewie is going to get himself in towards A-Apps. He has a kid, a molly, and a flash. And up in a CZ to his name. And they're going to molly porch side. Breeze is going to hold towards Arches, and a quick shot from Stewie. He'll molly second pit and get a flash out. He's going with the CZ. Spots him while full blind, and Stewie with the CZ in his hand, the 12-clip magical weapon, will seal the deal. Show off that C9 as a spray and get the defuse. C9 will get to 15 in energy. Will be stumped for now, but they got cash. Money to burn. A different boost from Stewie. A different view. Not a Drake album. A different view from Stewie. Boosted on the corner. Might be Canadian, but I'm not making a reference there. Maybe. As Stewie's going to slowly pressure down Banana a bit more with the op. The crouch walk is always deadly when you crab it out. As Rush is going to play towards Straw. Breeze and A&J will worry about the Banana push. You gotta know it's coming eventually. It is Stewie after all. As he will slowly and surely hold this angle. Flash comes over, full blind. Stewie will be able to retreat. He jump peeks, but I don't think he can make it around the corner. That nade will slow him. He somehow gets a smoke off while being naded and blind. He makes it towards the site. As now C9 will get the rotations in. Let's jump on board with Skadoodle. Third person for some reason. Stewie will trade his life 1-for-1. Skadoodle will wait towards Chapel. The bomb is not yet planted. The digits still lingering in A&J's mind. And he will put the pen to paper and get the bomb down. Breeze towards new box. Daps towards dark. NRG are clearly just out of utility. That's all. That's it. That's all. They only have the bullets and their weapons. And Skadoodle is content to just post up on this. Molly comes in. Good trade. Daps in the meantime finds Rush. Skadoodle and automatic, last two remaining, Fugly and A&J, and just like that, it's just Fugly, and Skadoodle hits the last ringer. C9 will take Inferno, and look at the string of rounds there at the end. As 31 from automatic, Skadoodle gets 25. As we will be moving on to the next map, it is going to be, once I fix my broken browser source, Solid. Don't know why that's broken, but here we are. We got the next map is going to be, as soon as I mute CSGO, dude, I'm such a professional. Producer. We're moving on to Mirage.